Good morning, pregame crew. It is Thursday, April 14th, 8:23 a.m. Eastern, 6:23 a.m. Mountain Time. You have found yourself at the pregame show. If you're tuning in later in the day, you can fast forward till this says 6:30, 6:30. I'll get started with indices, commodity, crypto, movers and shakers of the day. So what I do initially, as I allow for people to kind of trickle in as I go over chart request. Hello, audiovisual check, please. Hi, Night Truck Joe, Amira Asia, Andre, Matthew, Ayal, Lisa, Roger, Rosemary, Maria, Jorge, Amazon. Hey, Matthew, Greg, Chuck, thanks. My day can get started. Yeah, if you could hit that like button, I'd really appreciate it. How you doing, fam? Colby, Chad, how are ya? Let's see, what's our first request? Bonjour, Maria. Hi, Andre in Europe. Okay, we're going to look at Dixie, not Dixieland Delight. We're going to look at the dollar. So the dollar has a quarterly resistance of 103. The quarterly 102.99, 102.99. A quarterly lower high is anticipated. It says I am buffering. I don't think so. 1 second. That should be off. That is off. All right, so on dollar, we're looking for a quarterly lower high. Sorry, I got distracted just checking out all the technical stuff. Yesterday, we had this diamond pattern here, and it almost broke bull and then double topped and then down she went. We have an hourly spike right now. 4 hour, we're still anticipating a lower high. So odds favor a lower high compared to 152. But that's a big spike. We have jobless claims in 5 minutes, by the way. And this is the same jobless claims we get every Thursday. Well, the data is different every Thursday, but it's the same measurement. It's not the ADP jobs data that we get once a month. All right, you want to check Zoom. Zoom had a big day yesterday. That's a bullish engulfing candle. Do you see how we went from a bearish engulfing? We had a bearish engulfing and then now we went to a bullish engulfing. Pretty bullish candle there. We need to confirm it. We're breaking over. We broke over yesterday's high in pre-market. We're coming back down. This could be a bull flag. When I see these big extensions, the first thing I do is do a fib pull. Anything above 111.75 keeps a 4 hour bull flag hope alive. Your next resistance after 115.83 is 115.89 and 118.12. And your support, 114.08 and 113.38. Good morning. Yeah, we always look at Bitcoin. Always, always. So Bitcoin could be a daily bear flag. Let me check that measurement actually. Yeah, potential daily bear flag is in progress. We're stuck inside yesterday's range with a high of 41570, low of 39550. So we had a $2,000 range yesterday and we're stuck inside that. 4 hour, we have an uptrend. And hourly, we're losing our uptrend. So they got some buying of the dip here with the lower wick of bulls buying it, but we're still in a downtrend. Your next support, 39636. We can check Facebook. Facebook, I guess the word that I am thinking of is malaise. If Facebook would have checked into the ER yesterday, this is the diagnosis the doctor would have given it. Malaise. Very just apathetic. Bulls don't care, bears don't care, nobody cares. So everybody was running and Facebook was just having a lazy day. We need to get over yesterday's high, 216.61. This could be a potential laggard trade. So from our low on March 14th to the high of April 5th, we've retraced 50% of that move. Let's see if this 50% can hold at 211.34, 211.34. We're fighting to get over the hourly 50 RSI and the 50 MA. Do you remember yesterday? I had a good old time just talking about this 50 MA about 100 times yesterday morning on pregame. And a lot of our names got over yesterday. Facebook has not. We need to get over the hourly 50 MA to get some Mojo, support 213.52. Good morning, Judd. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. CNNF. Oh, we'll be going over Twitter. Don't you worry. Was there Twitter news? Elon news? Something? Okay, TCNNF. Bulls want to see a weekly higher low sooner than later compared to 16.99. Your resistance 22.21. We're closer to breaking the support than we are closer to breaking resistance. We've retraced about 70% of that move. Hourly EMAs are suppressing price. And look at that hourly 50 EMA. Reject, reject, reject. So we got to get over yesterday's high, 1917, to try to take out this hourly 50 EMA. Bears are in control of this chart. Hey, Mustang, how are you? Hey, Jerome, Raw. So we've got a takeover bid from Elon for 54.20 that expires on 4/20, and guess who has earnings on 4/20? Tesla. Gosh, I love this man. He's a genius. We have given back a huge part of this move. So we hit that $54, and remember his bid for Twitter is 54.20. It looked like a pretty straightforward fade this morning because the board has to accept it, and they have responded saying that they are consulting Goldman Sachs on his offer. He can withdraw the bid at any time, and he has to get financing. So there's still a lot of ifs in this deal at 54.20. So I think anything below 54.20, I mean, it could pose a I don't want to say that. I'm trying to be careful with my words. I don't like Twitter. I don't want to trade it today. It's going to be interesting to watch. We have over, what do we have now? 18 million shares traded. So 18 million times $49. That's how much dollars have traded. Definitely going to be a name in play today. And 47.85 is that golden pocket. That's where we stopped yesterday, and now this morning, and we're bouncing. Y'all, I'm tired. It's only been a 4-day work week, and I'm tired. Resistance 49.18, $50 psychological, then 51.87. Tech. Not tech with a okay, the tech. Nothing bearish about a new 52-week high. Is that a new all-time high? No, not a new all-time high, but a new 52-week high. We have some resistance here at 43.99. Even though it is from 2012, it still exists and matters. 4 hour, you have plenty of room for a higher low. Looks like a bull flag setup to me. Very bullish chart. Look at that extension between price and the 8 EMA. Those air pockets. Look at that. Just shows that complete bullishness in the hungry hippos. Those bulls just wanted to buy it. Good morning, Malachi. How are you? Yep, Matthew, it could be an arbitrage opportunity. It could. Thank you, Judd, for those numbers. Good morning, Patrick. All right, it's 6:32, and I'm a little late this morning. All right, let's get started. Hi, I'm Chart Gal Lori. I'm part of the Chart Guys community, and we teach technical analysis. This is who I am, Chart Gal Lori. You can check us out on chartguys.com. If you're interested in my chart setup, you can click on the link below in the video description to receive a PDF explanation as to what all these bright colors mean. So we have a kind of a varying scenario. On ES, we were not able to take out the CPI high. NASDAQ was able to take out the CPI high. RTY was not able to take out the CPI high, and Dow was. So Dow was able to take it out. So Dow and NASDAQ are positioned slightly more bullish than the Russell and ES. And we know we need NASDAQ for leadership. We need NASDAQ for market leadership, and it got over the CPI high in after hours last night. All right, let's look at ES. We have a potential 4-hour bull flag. And your support is way down at 43.84. We just went straight up, and now we're pulling back ever so slightly. We're inside the prior hour's range. All right, NASDAQ, we were able, again, we got over the CPI high, potential 4-hour bull flag. Hourly, we have no support until 13921. So if we look left, we can see prior resistances that could act as support that we need to remember that are there. Here and here. However, we have just gone straight up, and this is a low bear volume consolidation. The last 1, 2, 3, 7 hours. It's been pretty low bear volume, of course, because it was overnight. And this is typically the area where I like to buy dips when we're touching that 50 RSI. We're coming back, we're hitting the hourly 21 EMA. And we have green HSI, which is Hang Seng, and we have the DAX is green. Those are just two international benchmarks that I like to look at when I wake up to see if they're red or green, to kind of give me an idea of what our day could hold, and they are both green. RTY, we have a support here of 2017. We're testing it now. It's an hourly triple bottom at the moment. And then we have Dow, got an hourly higher high, and its support is 34442. Now the Dow has a lot of financial names in it. We had some financial earnings again this morning with a miss. Wells Fargo with a miss. Oh, come on, Lori, type. So XLF has enough room for a higher low compared to yesterday's low of 36.89 or the pre-market low of 36.83. But financial names are just not positioned well, and they could weigh on the Dow. So just keep that in mind. Good morning. And if you could hit that like button, I would greatly appreciate it. Well, thank you, Byro. I appreciate it. I love doing it. So here are my notes for the day. I do notes every morning, and I just copy and paste these notes and put them in the TCG chat room for the TCGers who are interested in marking these up for their own use. So what we got going on? ES, potential daily bear flag. So I'm not losing sight of this potential daily bear flag on ES. We got a little bull break over yesterday's high. Now we need the follow through. We have pulled back so much that it is giving us runway. And y'all know I like to say runway when I'm talking about RSI, when we have room. So we moved up pretty fast yesterday, but look, we never got overbought because we've been pulling back for so long. Bulls have runway on the hourly, on the 4-hour, they have runway. Covering a little bit. I am short in Q, just a little bit for a quick flip on that little jobless claim pop. I'm covering most of it now. Okay, so on ES, we have potential for a daily bear flag that we can't lose sight of. And we have a 4-hour potential bull flag. Who's going to win that war today? Is the daily bear flag going to confirm? Or if the 4-hour bull flag, is it going to confirm? If HSI and DAX are our canaries, then it's looking slightly more bullish today, I would say. NQ has a potential daily bear flag. And we got that 4-hour higher high on tech, and we didn't get it on ES. The tech is a little bit stronger. We're holding those hourly EMAs. RTY holding the hourly EMAs, and YM we're holding the hourly EMAs. So as much as I bang the table on the hourly 50 EMA coming from below, and we were fighting it yesterday, we finally got through. Well, that first back test of the hourly 50 EMA is also typically a good area to buy. So that's making me look a little bit long today as well. US 10-year pulling back a little bit. We need it to sit down, and we need VIX to sit down. We had this EQ yesterday, and I posted in the chat room. We tested this support yesterday at 8:50 my time, and then at 8:55 we broke bear out of this hourly EQ. And then the market broke bear 5 minutes later. Broke bull 5 minutes later. So VIX breaking down gave us a 5-minute heads up of bull break on the markets. And that's how I like to piece together my day, is to look for convergence, confluence, divergence, just looking at all the different clues so it can help my trading game plan. So VIX is melting, and we like to see that. We would love to see a 4-hour bear flag on VIX roll to the downside to help those 4-hour bull flags that are forming on the indices. And Bitcoin Bitcoin, again, we're pulling back a little bit more than the bulls would like to see. We're losing those hourly EMAs. We are not losing them on the 4-hour. What does the 6-hour look like? Yeah, that's a potential bull flag on the 6-hour, but we're getting suppressed by the 21 EMA. And this daily chart could still be a bear flag. We got the daily 50 MA overhead and the daily EMAs. On any pullback, which we're getting that pullback now, it's the size of the pullback and volume. So in a couple hours, when more people wake up, we want to look at this volume. Does the bear volume tick up, and do we give back more than we are now? Or do the bulls step in and start buying this dip at the 50 RSI? Ethereum. Yep, we were talking about Nugget yesterday and JNUG. I played it and I still have a swing long. So Ethereum, I'm not going to call this a bear flag on the daily because we had this high here and here. We've retraced about 50%. Bulls have given themselves enough room on Ethereum for a daily higher low. And I like where Ethereum is compared to Bitcoin. So let me flip back and forth real quick. Okay, I'm going to delete all this so you can see it. Delete, delete. Okay, look at the daily 50 MA. It is below price on Ethereum. And on Bitcoin, it is above price. Ethereum is definitely stronger than Bitcoin, and we have enough room for a higher low. And on Bitcoin, I would say they've given themselves enough room for a daily higher low. The bulls just need to step in and save it here. 4-hour uptrend. Ethereum 4-hour uptrend. Gold. So gold has had a bullish week. Look, we've got a green candle. We broke the weekly inside bar to the upside. However, odds favor a weekly lower high compared to 207,880. Odds favor a lower high compared to that level. So where does gold top out? We don't know. We need the dollar to keep rolling over. 1 second. We have an hourly downtrend that bulls are trying to bucket right here. I would call this a double top, 1982 and 1984. I would call that a double top on the hourly for now. And your support, 1970 and 1969. Did I say 1984, 1982, and support 1970 and 1969? Sounds like I'm throwing out years when I talk about RTY and gold. Sorry, y'all. I am trying to fight back a sneeze. I just need to let it go, right? Okay, oil. Let me go to my notes. Daily lower high may be set against that 105.59. 4-hour uptrend remains. Hourly EQ underway. So we have this EQ on the hourly. And I'm saying that the daily lower high may be set because we got an hourly downtrend. So typically when you lose your hourly uptrend, then you've got your daily, in this case, lower high compared to 105.59 set. And the reason I'm kind of backtracking on that just a little bit, sorry, didn't mean to click out of that. The reason that I gave myself a caveat when I typed that out in commodities this morning was because this could be a bull flag on the 4-hour. This could be a bull flag. So the bulls are not saying game over yet, Lori. We're not done with this daily lower high resistance break attempt. We're not done yet. So potential 4-hour bull flag. The hourly lower lows are not getting a lot of follow through. So that gives oil bulls some hope. And also on nat gas, I should also mention that we have inventory today at 10:30 Eastern. And I mean, what do I say about this? Just brilliant. Brilliant move by the bulls. Look at this. Every touch back to the 4-hour EMAs has been a buy point. And when we get our first candle close below these 4-hour EMAs, it will be notable. And right now, bulls are saying tag, buy, tag, buy. Every time they touch it, they're buying it. Nothing bearish about this chart. 6973 is your key support, then 6753. Let me give you targets. For those of you who have a position, your first target is 7263 is a 1.272 extension. And then above that, 7931 and then 827. $8.27 is the 1.618 extension of this move. And the way the bulls are moving, it's doable. We're overbought on RSI on the weekly, on the daily, on the 4-hour, and the hourly. They've just been masterfully cooling it off and then taking more legs. So they go sideways and then cool it off sideways and just marching it up higher. I actually have QYLD in my dad's account compared to XYLD. I don't know what that is. This is a pretty chart. We double topped here at 49.77, 49.88, QYLD. The XYLD actually looks a little bit stronger. And I have Divi names here. I shared this in the room. I downloaded this. I don't know if y'all know that you can do this. You can export. You can import a list or export a list. So I exported my Divi list. Yesterday, I was paying attention to this name, GOGL, a shipping name. Look how pretty that chart is. I got rid of my squeeze somehow. Well, this chart looks beautiful. It had a 7% move, and it has a dividend. 90 cents on March 2nd, 85 cents December 8th. So that would mean June would be its next dividend. That chart looks really good. I'm getting distracted here. Sorry. I love talking about dividend stocks. Okay. Now let's go to the Queen of the Mountain trade setups. Apple. The market needs Apple to continue in order for it to continue its march upwards. Bull continuation is demanded of Apple. If the markets are going to see another leg up and confirm these potential 4-hour bull flags and negate the daily bear flags, they need to get over 171.04. Now, this is what I don't want to see. I don't want to see these small higher highs without a lot of follow through. We get one more little tiny higher high without a lot of follow through. We need to watch out for potential rising wedges. All right, Amazon. As long as Amazon holds 3071, we have a potential bull flag in play. 3071 or 3072 area. We need to hold that for potential bull flag continuation. Yesterday, Amazon dominated. It had a bullish engulfing candle on the daily. We look at it, that is a beautiful candle. We engulfed the prior day's range. We had an outside day or a bullish engulfing candle, very bullish. We need to, in order to confirm this, we need to just get a small little pull down, just a little consolidation, and then continue the march upward. Clorox, I still like to the downside. So I still like Clorox to the downside, looking for the weekly lower high compared to 15129. We have a potential daily bull flag to be aware of. So I'm cautious with this short idea. I like shorting 146.03 or 146.24, looking for that potential weekly lower high, acknowledging that this daily chart is very bullish and I'm not going to just get ran over by the bears. If they want to take over, they can just take over. JPM had bad earnings yesterday, and they actually had a pretty decent day holding on. Look at this EQ, y'all. It was insane. It got so tight. This is unbelievable. I want to print this for Mom's fridge. What a beautiful equilibrium. That is on the wrong one, 12681. So I like JPM top fishing, either 12860 or 12925. I like JPM to the downside. And I like NIO to the downside. So we talked about this potential rising wedge back here. We got that short area there. Baba is weak. Baidu, I think I saw was weak this morning. So we do have some red names in China. So I like a short against 2071 or 2085 on NIO. This 2090 didn't happen on a lot of volume, so I'm not counting that. So I like a top fish of NIO. S. Now, I don't know what this name does, but oh my, did it have a beautiful bullish day yesterday. And it had a lot of call buying, a ton of call buying on this name. So I'm looking for a pullback to hold in the 3671 area. And the way I would trade these big bull moves is you could just set your alert for first 5-minute oversold. So tell me when the RSI gets oversold, the first 5-minute. I like S back burner buy. Well, thank you, Attic. I appreciate that. I really do. That's very nice. All right, Tesla. I was drawing this morning. We're getting these tiny higher highs without a lot of follow through. And I think that's bearish for Tesla. Now, Tesla is one of the stronger charts out there overall. If you look at Tesla compared to QQQ and Facebook, it's definitely one of the stronger names out there, but we're getting these tiny higher highs without a lot of follow through. And then the question is, if Elon were to take over Twitter, will that then strain his focus? Wasn't it the Twitter former CEO that they were sharing him with PayPal or something, and Jack Dorsey, and they were upset saying, hey, how can he do all of this? He's going to lose his focus. Well, wouldn't Elon lose his focus if he has multiple companies? I don't know. He is a miracle worker, so maybe. And of course, what the Tesla bulls don't want to see is Elon selling stock to buy Twitter. That would be very bad for Tesla. I don't think he would do that, but who knows? I'm a little bearish Tesla against 1030. TSM with a slight earnings beat up this morning. It could help the semis. So TSM looking great. You have support at 102.90, 102.57, resistance 104.50, then 105.78. I like Taiwan Semiconductors. And then finally, Twitter. Twitter is up 51% in the last 30 days. So keep that in mind. If they were to accept his offer of 54.20, of course, we have an opportunity here, as Matthew pointed out, arbitrage opportunity between where we are in price and that 54.20. I think we're going to get some decent tightening ranges today and could give us stair-step trades, EQ trades. And if we're down toward the bottom of this range, I would be looking to go long. And if we're up near $54, I would be looking to go short. I don't know if that's helpful at all. And where we are right here is no man's land. I don't have a trade on Twitter right here. I need a setup. I need something. This is my fishing hole, and I'm waiting for my fishing pole to snag something, and I need a stair step on the 2 minute, on the 5 minute, 6 to 7 candles, and then I could either top fish that or bottom fish that. Okay. I think that's all I had in my notes. Let me look. Expecting volatility, ninjas only, experienced, profitable traders only on Twitter today, in my opinion. AMD. AMD has been so weak, hasn't it? Just so super weak. So we finished yesterday inside, and the semiconductors double topped. SMH, Nvidia stayed inside. So it wasn't like Amazon or Apple that broke the prior day highs. The semis were definitely a slight laggard yesterday. We are in a daily downtrend, and we're in a weekly downtrend. We lost this weekly support. AMD, I won't forget though, AMD has this $9 million buyback. So $8 million buyback they announced this year, and they still have $1 million they haven't bought from last year's announcement. So when do these buybacks occur? If I were Lisa, I would be the CEO, I'd be buying here. So I'm keeping that in mind with AMD. We are over the hourly 50 MA, and your support 96.43. Thank you, Chris. Dollar's going hard. Wow, it is. Look at that. Support 99825 and 99596. This could stymie the gold bulls for today. We have a potential 5-minute bear flag on gold here with Dixie strength. Sorry, y'all. I feel like I was a little off today. I'm just tired, and I won't be doing the show tomorrow. The stock market is closed. TCGers, I'll see you in the room. Denzi will be going live in 8 minutes. Thank you for joining me today. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notify button, and bring a friend next Monday. See y'all Monday.